What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 18 of For the Love of the Game, the series where I experiment with Queen's Park, the all-amateur side from the bottom of the Scottish Football League, and try to get them promoted into the First Division. However, after 11 games in this season, it's looking less and less likely that we will gain promotion, as Queen's Park are currently sitting in dead last after 11 matches, 9 points in that time, 1 point behind Airdrie, but we're still 6 points clear of the relegation playoff zone. In fact, if you take a look at Berwick through Peterhead, 1st through 8th place, all those teams are separated by no more than 5 points, which leaves me to believe that I need to start stepping up my game if I want to get back into the pack. And hopefully we can do that today against both Dumbarton and Peterhead, but those teams are really, really tough, and let's take a look at how the schedule has fared. As you can see, not a lot of highlights, not a lot of good notes. One of those wins is against the Peterhead side that we're going to be facing off against today. However, the one lone decisive win came against Albion Rovers as we defeated them, to more like demolished them 5-0. Andy Jackson and Jack Downey both getting braces on the day, with Ryan Waters picking up the icing on the cake in the 85th minute. 16 shots with 10 of them on targets, roughly even possessions. I wish that all of my games were like this, because that more than likely means that we would have been in the match. We would have had a better time at trying to, if draw, if not win. But this is the only decisive victory out of the 3 wins. The other 2 were very, very lucky. Against Airdrie away, we defeated them 2-1. Andy McKinnon and Jordan Garn both picking up goals. Airdrie did pick one up late in the match, but if you take a look at the stats, we had 8 shots and only 2 on target. Both of our on-target shots happened to be goals. We were very fortunate that they did go in. Otherwise, we'd be probably looking at a draw in this case. But overall, that's not good stats. Definitely need to pick up our in form and on target. We need to be a little more mindful of where we're shooting. And then the other win came against Peterhead, as I said. It was a 3-2 victory, and it all stemmed on a very late penalty from Jordan Gard in the first minute of stoppage time. It should be noted that we are also down 2-0 after just 10 minutes, one by an own goal and another by a penalty of their own. Like I said, Jordan Gard getting a penalty for us to win it. He also got another goal in the 41st, Jack Downey picking up the third and final goal out of it. 10 shots, 6 of them on target, and a lot less possession than I wanted to, but then again, we also play more of the counter-attacking style. We don't require a lot of possession to make the most of it. However, it would be nice if we did have more than half the ball from time to time. I'm not going to go over all these losses. They pretty much speak for themselves. I mean, we did start this season off with 2 straight losses last episode. I would like to try and end this 4-game skid, 3 games in the league. As you can see, the other be coming from a loss to Cowdenbeath in the Scottish Cup. We were never going to win in the Scottish Cup anyway, but it would have been nice to actually be a little more competitive instead of losing 5-2. And also, if you take a look at up and down the losses, in our losses, we rarely score more than 1 goal. We see a lot of no scores, see a lot of 1 goals. There's very rarely. We only see once where we scored twice in the league. And then you take a look at our 3 wins, and it's like 2 goals, 3 goals, 5 goals. We need to find something more stable. And as far as a tactical perspective, I just haven't found it. I've been working with the figure 8. I've been trying to drop back the 4-4-2, working with that weird sweeper formation from a couple episodes ago. I just can't find anything that's fitting of this squad. Like, they don't want to learn new tactics. They don't want to produce. They surely don't want to produce with new tactics. So I'm still trying to tweak everything to try and find a winning formula. It's really, really hard with this squad, though. Before we get into the matches, we do have one more little bit of news, and that is transfers. Outside of these bottom 4, which were all under 20 sides and therefore irrelevant, we let go of Facer Kelleher because he was mostly disturbing our squad. He was not showing up to practice. He was causing a ruckus, wanting more playtime. No less than 3 people came and asked for his dismissal, and after taking a look at his performance, Through 4 matches, he only has a 6.30 average. He's definitely not the left back I had initially brought in, so I felt justified in letting him go. As his replacement, however, we picked up Danny Kelly. He's a 19-year-old Scotsman. He's a little faster than Facer, a little better at defending, if not even. As you can see, a 10 in the tackling and 9 in the marking. He needs a little work with that. And like I said, decent speed, 12 pace, 9 acceleration. Definitely needs to build his acumen up to become a better defender. And hopefully he'll do that quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be really hurting at that back left side. I do have Stuart Milne. He could play any part of the back line, so if need be, I can always throw him back there in the left back position. Alright, so let's get on with this. Done stalling. Let's take on Dumbarton first, and we're going to be traveling to Dumbarton. 710 people coming out to see this match, as they're going to be running with a 4-4-2 formation. Like I said, I've been routinely switching up my formations, and today I'm going to go with this sort of a modified 5-4-1 formation. I have 2 wing backs as well as 2 wingers up front to try and get a little better balance between offense and defense. So the starting lineup is going to be McCluskey and net, our 3 center backs of McNulty, Milne, and Gibson, the wing backs of Kelly and Simpson, our 2 center mids of Jack Downey and Jamie Russell. Even though I was thinking about putting Connor Rennie in, I'm going to let those 2 play it out and see what happens. Our 2 wingers will be O'Brien and Watt, and sitting up front we are going to have, we're going to have Jordan Garden sitting up front this time around. So let's kick off and see what happens. Hopefully we can break this skid and actually get some points on the board. Alright, and the team talks went okay, so let's kick off. And we're going to be playing in our solid red kits today. That's very rare that we actually come out in these kits, as Dumbarton are in their home whites. And already 5 minutes in, I can't even get finished over what we're dressing up as, and then Dumbarton score. So apparently 5 at the back, it doesn't matter how many we stick back there. The opponents are going to find a way to score. As, like I said, we are down early, and now we need to demand more from our side. We only had 1 shot. Dumbarton have had 5. Demand more from my squad. We need to have more shots. We need to have more attempts, more attacking chances. Right now, it's just not happening. 5 minutes left to go in this half, and we do actually have another highlight, and it's to our benefit, hopefully. Watts gives it to Downey, who's being tracked backwards. Russell trying to find space through the middle. Garden puts it out wide, puts it into Watts, to Russell, and the keeper stops it twice. Amazing that we weren't able to put it in the wide open net. It's really disheartening. And it's looking like I'm going to sub out Jamie Russell because he has not been playing very well at all. Downey's on a card too. It's not looking good for him. But like I said, Jamie Russell is not faring the better of the 2. And I'm thinking I'm going to throw Andy McKinnon instead of Jordan Garden. Jordan Garden also not playing very well. So 2 subs at the half. Hopefully this tactical change can help us. And I'll tell them all to push forward. Maybe a little motivation of, go towards the net. Good things will happen when you go towards the net. But the first highlight of the second half, coming off of a counter. McKinnon driving, gets it into Connor Rennie. Oh, and he's tackled off the ball. And now Dumbarton on the counter. Come on, defense. Good tackle. But Dumbarton still have the ball. You need to tackle better. Oh, but what are you doing? What are you doing? But a good save from McCluskey. It could have led to a whole lot of bad things. Oh, and great. My goalkeeper's injured. No, undo that. Demand more. I don't know if I should keep the goalkeeper on. Corner coming in at the 67th minute. Tackle. Tackle. Or he can just slot it at the top of the net, and it's 2-0 to Dumbarton after 68 minutes. Oh, jeez. McNulty down at 29. What's going on? They're just killing my guys. So I'm subbing him off. I'm going to keep McCluskey in net. Just give me a goal. Give me something. And McLean comes on automatically, gets himself a card. Way to go. Dumbarton looking what? Oh my God. Nobody marking him, and the keeper didn't even know the ball was coming his way. And it's 3-0 to Dumbarton, as my team is starting to go away without a whimper. Absolutely disgraceful. 2 minutes of stoppage time, and Dumbarton getting one more corner. Thought that was going to be the final kick of the game. They get another shot back in. They're absolutely making a mockery of my defense. And that's 4. Doesn't matter how many people I put back there. I just cannot win. They cannot score. That's full time. Dumbarton thrashing us 4-0. I yell at my team and they look fired up, but in the end, it's not going to matter. They've been playing like crap all season. Why would it matter now? McNulty's out 4 to 5 weeks of the thigh strain. Great. All right. So when we come back, we're going to come back to the second match, which is against Peterhead. So don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back for the second match. We're going to be at Peterhead today, and 347 people are going to be seeing this load of garbage. Taking a look at what they had a 4-2-3-1, and this is the formation I'm going to use today. I'm going to move one of my midfielders up to a striker position, and it looks like it's more of a 5-1-4, or I guess you can say it's a 5-3-2, I guess, if you consider the wingers as more of a midfield presence. But this is what we're going to go with. We're going to have Newman in net, Milne, McLean, and Gibson the back three. The wing backs will be Simpson and Kelly. The lone midfielder will be David Sinclair. The two wingers will be O'Brien and Watt, and sitting up front now, pairing with Jordan Garden, will be Andy McKinnon. Well, let's hope this fares better than what we did last time, because we need it. We definitely need a win. We need points. We need something. Alright, we kick off, and we're back in our black and white hoops. Peterhead are going to be in their blue and white kits. And already, not even a minute in, and Peterhead are already on the attack. Need a good tackle. Oh no, we just give up a penalty. First minute. Can't get any worse than that. His team is starting to become an absolute joke, and Peterhead become 90 seconds in, they take the lead. Seven minutes on. Gets collected up by Newman. Maybe we can start a little counter of our own. Peterhead had 5 shots in 7 minutes. We have had absolutely 0. And our defense is still in shambles. Good Lord. I still have 5 people at the back, and it's like they're playing Sunday League football out there. They do not know anything what they're doing out there. Gardens, McKinnon, he's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He needs to put that away. What is wrong with your finishing? It's like you forgot how to find the net. You've forgotten how to score goals. Just about 23 minutes, and Peterhead are making this look so easy. Unfortunately, that went just wide for them. Whoops. Get that out of there. .36.5 minutes. Peterhead, another attack. Good save by Newman there. We've only had 2 shots. Peterhead had 13. 8 of them on target. and just in the first half. How is this legal? How is this allowed? How is this okay? First off, how is this allowed for a team that is playing 5 at the back? How are they getting 13 shots off? Riddle me that, Batman. Show me something else, because this is just absolutely disgusting. Be more expressive. You can roam the early crosses. We're lucky to be only 1-0 down at the half. Stop raising your arm. There, McKinnon. Go. Turn it into a counter. No, take him right off the ball. And it sucks that I'm not paying these players. I can't fine anybody. I can only give them stern warnings, and that's about it. 10 minutes into this half, and Peterhead once again on the attack, trying to find space around, crossing it in. Oh, it falls to, of course, falls to one of their players in the middle, and they turn it into a goal. So congratulations. All right, time to make some subs because I'm just absolutely unhappy with what's going on. Sinclair is coming on, and Gary O'Connor is coming on. And directly from kickoff. Oh, we can't even keep possession. Peterhead steal it and are on the attack once again. Our defense needs to stop raising their arms in the air and actually tackle somebody. Or you can just let them get another goal. It's fine by me. This season's gone completely to hell. I feel that there's no coming back out of this. Peterhead once again on the attack, but then again, when haven't they been on the attack? With five players at the back defending, you'd think at least one of them would know what the hell to do in defense, but they just don't. They do not know how to play football. Can this match go any faster, please? Everybody, it's just stopping. It's making me physically ill now with how much this is going by so slowly. I thought Milne was going to put that out back for a corner kick. It's how bad I think my team is right now. Oh, and we give up another penalty. Congratulations, boys. You officially hit rock bottom. Peterhead lines up right down the middle. It's easy. It's easy when they do it against us. It's absolutely difficult when we try to do it against anybody else. One final change just to try and stem the tide and hopefully not give up anything else. Though that's a big ask at this point. Fortunately, we didn't give up any more goals. However, we decided to give up 4. 3 in the first half hour. So, congratulations, boys. Full-time Peterhead win 4-0, and I'm officially giving up on this team. There's just no way we can come back now. The season's not even halfway over, and I'm already closing the book on this season. Queen's Park are now 7 points back of Airdrie, 8 points behind actually getting out of any relegation zone, and there just seems to be no end in sight. nothing outside of that. Well, hopefully between now and the next live com, which will probably be Airdrie and Brechin, that's about 10 matches down. Hopefully in that time we can actually pick up a victory. But as the team is standing right now, I'd be lucky if we get 1 point in the next 10 matches. It's that bad. And like I said, I'm trying formation after formation to try and figure something out. There's got to be something that's going to help this team, and so far I haven't found anything that'll do that. I thought last season was bad. This season is just terrible. I need to figure something out fast, otherwise the season is going to end up with us being relegated, and the series is more than likely going to be over. So when we come back next episode, we'll be double live comming Airdrie and Brechin right after the transfer window. Hopefully I'll bring in some players that I can actually play and want to play on my team. But yeah, I got 3 months to figure that out. So until next time, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, if you like bad football, please go and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Comments, suggestions, questions, anything at this point, please leave it in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.